All right, let's go over this joke of indoor cleaning thing they came up with. I don't know if any thought process was put into this at all, because I think a grade school person probably could have came up with a better thing than this. But what do you expect? Norfolk Southern wants to slap you in the face as many times as they can, and get away with it, and that's what they're doing with this. You do remember the first cleaning they offered? A certain company comes in and sprays basically disinfectant. Okay, yeah, just sprays it everywhere, and your house was clean. Um, it's really good to know that you won't get the flu or a cold. Because I think it was in February, so we've been chilly. So I'm glad they're concerned about you getting the cold or the flu. I wish they were concerned about you being exposed to other stuff. So this whole indoor cleaning program is a joke. It's a PR, event. They're just doing it for PR reasons. That's it. And as I stated when this first came out, I first heard about this. I stated that Norfolk Southern is going to be pulling the plug on compensations. Well, guess guess what's going to be coming to an end. This is their get out plan. After this, it's going to be screw you. You're on your own. This is their plan they came up with as an out, for paying for people, while reimbursing people, for not living in their house because they get sick. So they're offering this indoor cleaning as a dust control. I mean, I'm sorry, EPA, you could have did better than this. I can't believe you. I mean, if you okayed, well, it doesn't surprise me you okayed it. Your agency is corrupt as crap. But the indoor cleaning is being offered to address potential. Okay, well, I've seen a lot of proof of dust and a lot of testing of increased chemicals along the roadway. There is no potential. The dust emissions that may have been generated as part of the train derailment and cleanup work, and add an additional layer of comfort when returning to home and place of businesses. So this is going to be more geared towards people that haven't been staying in their home, I'm guessing. If you've been staying in your home and they come to your house and they want to clean it, it's kind of it's kind of like, okay, well, you didn't clean since February, we're going to come clean for you, because it's basically all they're doing is doing something a paid like cleaning business. Well, they're even doing less than what a paid cleaning business would do to come in your house and clean. So this is kind of well, as I said before, a slap in the face for the people that's been staying at their house. They're basically saying that you never dusted or vacuumed. I like this. Occupants currently relocated will have first priority to have their homes and businesses cleaned. Cleaning will then be offered to those west of Market Street, and lastly, the homes and offices closest to the site will be cleaned. This also includes those that were relocated that did not want cleaning at the beginning of the effort. Once cleaning is complete and signed off by the occupant at a home or office, cleaning will not be offered again. So they're going to come in and do this half-ass clean job, say your home's safe, and you should be staying there now because they cleaned. I was wondering if there's going to be any testing like before they start and after they start. I don't see that happening. Not at all. So this is what they're going to do. They're going to start from the top floor and work their way down. They're going to vacuum your carpet, rugs, and other soft surfaces. They're going to dry dust the walls. And then they're going to wet wipe horizontal surfaces such as countertops and floors. So I'm hoping they dry dust the walls first before they wet wipe the horizontal surfaces, or that kind of negates the fact of wiping the surfaces because you're just going to take that dust and, put it all over the place again. They ain't going to move any furniture, open closets, doors, that's pretty thing. Move or clean items identified by owner or tenant is not to be touched. Clean any non-inhabitable rooms. I think the whole house would be considered non-inhabitable if you're not staying there. But clean the exterior of the home or office. So they ain't going to clean outside either. And they always tell you to go to this assistance center to ask if they'll reimburse you. I don't see that happening. Does this mean my home or place of business is contaminated? No. How do you know? Did you do testing in there? Do you have tests to say that whatever house you're going to isn't contaminated? No, I don't think you do. We know your, lackluster air monitoring that you admitted wasn't up to par and exposed people to who knows what when you came in and said, oh, your home's safe. Our meter says it's safe, even though, it couldn't read the, low enough readings. So, again, there are potential dust emissions that have been generated as a part of the cleanup. The service is being offered as additional service to interested members of the community. I'm really, I really want to know who's going to take this offer, because if you do decide to take this offer, then make sure you read very well anything before you sign, because we know how they like to throw stuff in there and then be like, oh, we gave them the wrong form. That was our mistake. No, you got busted. So, you have to sign an access agreement, a representative from EPA and Norfolk Southern. So Norfolk Southern's hiring this company. This tells you how good this company is. Well, I shouldn't say that. This tells you how good of a job this company's going to do. This company probably can do, a good job, but they're only going to get paid to do the bare minimum. You have to sign an access agreement. The form gives the occupant... The form documents giving EPA permission to access the property for cleaning. Then it says I rent. That must be a thing. So they're going to do a pre-cleaning interview. They're explaining the cleaning process, which is pretty... That might take a whole, minute. Assess time and resources needed and answer questions. And if desired, schedule a cleaning date. I would so love... Maybe I should just have them come to the house just so I can ask 50 questions that they won't have answers for. They'll give me, and it seems to be any time. And this ain't anything to do with the workers of the EPA. Because really, anyone. They're being used by their company. They're putting you in harm's way. Basically for money's sake, let's say. We've seen that plenty of times. So, yeah, I should ask them. They'll give you that. Every time you ask an EPA person out in the street, and ask them a question, they want to give you this little round sticker that says, EPA with the code on you can scan, and then they ask if you've been to the office in town. Yeah, I understand that everybody needs a job, and they're just doing what they're told, but it's ridiculous. On the day of the cleaning, pre-inspection team will conduct an inspection of the structure and document the pre-cleaning conditions. That'll be kind of interesting. What are we going to put? Dusty? Is if we're not going to do no testing, I'm just really interested what the pre-cleaning conditions. Basically, all you could put is dusty. Let's see here. Cleaning would be performed by workers contracted by Norfolk Southern. We know how great they are. Who are trained and experienced in structural cleaning. I think most of people that own their home are trained and experienced in cleaning your house. I don't think you need no degree to do that. That's something you pretty much do. It's mostly on a daily basis. So, let's see here. The cleaning team will wear badges, identification clothing. Well, thank God, I want to know who they are. A safety vest, because you never know when a freaking car is going to drive through your living room. Shoe covers, gloves when appropriate for the task, and face coverings upon the request of property owner or renter. So they're sending these cleaners into these houses without requiring them to wear face covering, facial protection, filters or something. These people don't know what they're getting into, and they're just letting them walk in. Gloves when appropriate for the task. And a face covering if the owner or renter wants you to wear one. EPA would provide oversight of the cleaning. Who would have freaking guessed? I feel sorry for those people. I'm very interested in who this will be. I have a good idea, but the way they are using people to clean this up and not being truthful of what they could be potentially walking into. It's sick. What is it? The cost of doing business, huh? Norfolk Southern, that's what it is. What was the little poem that you guys, that's like on a lot of your trains or something? What, uphill slow, downhill fast? I forget the rest of it. Cargo first, safety last. That's it. We all know you're, number one on safety there. Let's see here. The wet wipe, and wet mop hard floors, vacuum the carpet. Dry dust appropriate vertical surfaces. Okay, who considers what is appropriate? So basically, they're coming in your house and doing basically a mini spring cleaning. I guess. Cleaning team won't open cabinets or drawers. That's normal. I don't know why they'd put there. Clean does not include washing clothing, blankets, or other personally worn items. I understand that's probably, that's pretty reasonable as you pay for it. Expectation for cleaning takes less than 1 day. The duration will be dependent on the size of the structure and the scope of the work. We don't have any mansions in East Palestine. I'm sure you're going to be done with this in, it depends on what house, 2 hours. Because you're not really doing that much. Let's see here. Yes, photos and videos of your property will be taken as a requirement of the program. This is done to ensure the conditions of the property, both pre and post cleaning, are documented thoroughly. Why they want to do that is because they have all these class action suits against them. So they're going to say, well, this is what your house looked like, when we came in and offered you cleaning, and then this is what it looks like after, without any test results to back up what, they just removed dust. They want it for court reasons. I guarantee it. Let's see here. Duct cleaning. As per recommendations of the health agencies, duct cleaning is not necessary, will not be part of the cleaning under this program. Now, that's very odd because I do remember we had somebody test furnace filters. And there was a lot of contamination on a furnace filter, okay? And that would be homes with good furnace filters, okay? What about these houses that don't have very good ones? The good, hyperallergenic ones or something that can't take that small, 2.5 micron dust or something out of the air. If you have your ducts cleaned separately, you may present a receipt for reimbursement. They're not going to reimburse you. This is their way out. This is it. How do I know my belongings will be safe? Okay, before the team does cleaning, they will videotape each room and photograph the items you have left. Okay, video and photos provide a record of the items that were present and the conditions of those items at the time of cleaning they entered the structure. An EPA representative will be present for the pre-cleaning inspection and documentation. Again, they want proof that, okay, this is how dusty your house was when we got there, and this is the dust gone after we left. EPA representative will inform you about their progress of cleaning. The cleaning team will provide an estimate of cleaning time when they arrive. You will be notified when the cleaning is wrapped up so you can return. Representatives of the cleaning team will not leave until you return to the property and the post-cleaning sign-off process occurs. As I said, read everything. If it's possible, take pictures of the forms and just so they're, you have them. Read anything, fine print, anything on that. Because, see, this is kind of funny because, especially like the first phase is geared towards people not living in their house. So they're going to, well, first of all, the EPA comes to your house. So you got to go to your house to get this pre-cleaning thing done. And then after they're done cleaning, you have to go to your house. You can return and you have to sign off a post-cleaning sign-off. So, like I said, read, because this is exactly what I stated. How long will be eligible for relocation assistance from Norfolk Southern? While an official end date has not been determined, it is expected that you would return to your home after getting it clean. It will no longer require relocation assistance. Just like I said, as soon as I heard this was coming out, this is Norfolk Southern way of they're not going to pay for you to be anywhere. No testing proof at all saying your home's safe. But, you would be expected to return. Again, they're slapping your face. They're kicking you in your butt. Any way that they can, they are. It's disgusting. See, I had questions, would there be testing? There ain't going to be no testing. They don't want testing. You know what testing will show? Well, truthful testing, let's say. Not testing where you can kind of tweak the numbers in your favor. We won't mention any names, but we know who they are. So, this is their out. Half-assed cleaning. And then you're expected to return to your home. If you don't return to your home, you better have a damn good excuse and probably contamination, records or something testing done, because they're going to say, screw you. This is it. And you're done. We're not paying for you to, be somewhere else. We don't care if you get sick when you come to your house. We could care less. It saves us money. And it's all about the money. It's all about the money. So it's disgusting. I seen recently Norfolk Southern, released they spent 834 million or something so far in derailment. That's not all out of pocket expenses. That's what they have insurance for. That's just to make it look good. This is the dollar amount we spent. Well, it didn't all come out of the company's pocket. It's going to come out of most of it's going to come out of your insurance company. That's why you have insurance. It's all PR. All of it's PR. Just like the dioxin readings that were extremely high. I don't have the link to the thing. EPA does it. There's something about a TEQ, and that's what they use because they can get away with high dioxin levels, but they use this TEQ, is my understanding. I'm no expert, so don't quote me on that. But it lets them get away with more stuff. The dioxin levels in Sulphur Run, when from after the derailment, they were high, not too high. As soon as they started doing this, excavation, and they really, digging all this dirt up, they shot up so high. It's ridiculous, and it's being blown off. Nothing. So, this whole thing's a joke. Just make sure you read. Don't sign anything till you read it. Because I'm sure there's a catch to this somewhere. Let me see what the online form is. There has to be a catch to this. I could see the pre-cleaning sign-off saying that Norfolk Southern, their cleaning company is allowed in your house. But I don't know what about the post-cleaning sign-off process. I don't know if it's just that, you walk through your house and it says everything that was there when I, left is still there, or is it going to be more of a dust? I'm sure they're going to use dust. They're not going to use contamination. More of a dust issue. This was all dust off. I don't know. It's a joke. This whole thing's a joke. It's disgusting. So, I figured I would cover that real quick, even though, we all laugh at it. But I don't know. I don't know what else to say. I just get so frustrated, as do other people, the way this is being handled. And it's not because there's not good people at the EPA that want to do the right thing. Is everybody at the EPA has a boss in Washington. So they got to do what that boss says. And, so I don't know. All right. I'm going to end it. That's their half cleaning. I'm sure they're not paying much for it, but they'll use it as a PR stunt. We cleaned the homes and they always like to put dollar amounts out there at cleaning people's homes so they are clean with no freaking testing to back up. what they did was even made a difference. I would like to see pre-testing and post-testing, but you ain't gonna see that because it will make them be liable for more if something's found. So, all right, there's a joke of a clean.